Hey, have you ever wondered what is that successful people do in order to have so much knowledge, so many skills, to have practiced so many things, to know so many influential people? And have you wondered if that should apply to you? So today in this video I want to talk about the mindset again, and there is so much to the mindset in terms of how it contributes to our success, but I want to specifically talk about one aspect of the mindset, so stick around. And if we haven't met, my name is Edita and I'm from VIE now, and I'm dedicated to educating network marketers how to turn from desperate and struggling prospectors to successful marketers and build your team and your business and your life and dreams without having to do a lot of crazy stuff that we hate doing. I hate doing. I know so many networkers hate doing it, but most of them don't know any different, or they believe that it's the way it should be done. It's because we are taught that way, but I'm talking about different stuff. And grab my free video at viesnow.com/3 steps so you can learn the 3-step formula, how to attract your audience to you and how build your business without having to do crazy stuff and crazy things and feel awkward on top of everything. So for today's hey Mark, nice to see you. For today's topic, I've chosen something that is kind of obvious, but few people actually really think about it. It becomes obvious when you hear about it. And I was reading an article of a mentor of mine, and he was talking about so many different mindset aspects that contribute to our success. And I just before I get into this, I just can't believe how successful people, like this person is a multimillionaire, how successful people are focused, how much work they have done on their mindset. It's kind of crazy, but it's amazing at the same time. And it also means that we can all have it, we can all achieve it, only if we work with our mind. And here is one simple thing, and it's really important. I came to that by myself somehow intuitively, because I had so much passion when I embarked on this online journey. And that's what happened. It started pretty much 2+ years ago. And when I started, I had so much passion. It's still there, but the circumstances are changing all the time. So I was so focused. I was so all in, to the crazy degree. I can't even believe it, that basically I cut all the sources that don't contribute to my business and to my work and to my success off. Meaning, no news, no portals, no social media for the sake of just that scrolling, endless scrolling, and being in that scrolling trance. No binge watching anything. We don't have TV in the house anyway, but there used to be a certain degree of YouTubing or whatever. Also, maybe naturally, because I had a small baby, I couldn't go out and socialize a lot, but somehow it contributed as well. So that also means cutting certain relationships off that don't contribute to your success, all sorts of stuff, because we only have a certain amount of space in our mind. So in order for us to consume the right information, learn the right skills, have the right thoughts, initiate, trigger that creativity. We need to leave space for all those things. If we put a lot of stuff that doesn't contribute to our goals into our head, there's no space left. It's very, very important. It's kind of crazy to think about it like a bucket of water. There's so much water you can put in the bucket, whether it's dirty water or clean water. It doesn't matter. The volume remains the same. That's what happens. We do have decision fatigue that hit us every day, usually in the afternoon, towards the evening. And we have certain mental capacity, really. So that's why it's so important, at least in the beginning, at least in order to learn those basic things that will get your ball running then, which happens. If you do enough work initially, it does happen. Then you can't help, my mind is working, and maybe it sounds crazy to some people, but it's an amazing thing for me, because my mind is working all the time, effortlessly, because like I was reading some headline for posts and for sales pages, examples, from Jay Abraham. He selected 100 best headlines from all over the place. So I was looking at those headlines, and then I was dropping my daughter to the play school, and as I drove her, and it's like 5 minutes only, my head was already generating headlines for my specific purposes, effortlessly, somewhere in the background. But I could have also been reading something completely different, something that, reading some news, listening to some useless podcasts or whatever, and those processes wouldn't have been triggered in my head, and I wouldn't have come up with what I need for my business. So sometimes when these things happen, and sometimes they happen every single day to me, sometimes it's just a matter of sitting down and putting down what I had created in my head without even trying to do so. So that's amazing, but that means that you definitely need to leave space for these things in your head by cutting those useless information sources that not only do they consume the space in your head, but they also drag you down with negativity, with and they can't even be trusted. A lot of it is lies, and a lot of it's created, mind games and all sorts of stuff. So that kind of stuff is useless, regardless of anything. Anyway, so try to, and it's not always easy in the beginning, so bit by bit, maybe identify a few sources that your mind gets consumed by every day, and try to get rid of one every day, or on a weekly basis, maybe, and instead, you will start feeling eventually, you will start feeling that moment when something in your head tells you, go read this news portal. Oh, actually, maybe not, and go back to something useful, about network marketing, about recruiting, learning skills of positive persuasion, and looking at stuff from successful people, and so on. So it's gonna become easier, and it's gonna become a habit, and it's gonna become, and here's the thing, it needs to become your lifestyle if you want to succeed. Read about life of any successful person, you will see their business is their lifestyle. There is no separation. So anyway, I took it off my chest because I was thinking about this for a while. I hope you found interesting at least, and if you did, please let me know, share your thoughts, and also grab my free video at peacenow.com/3 steps so you can learn how to recruit new team members without prospecting, without chasing, without feeling awkward. Thanks very much for watching. Have a nice day, and I'll talk to you soon.